January 15th, she'll be signing at George Cards and Collectibles in Bensalem, Pennsylvania from 12 to 2. So go out there and support Lisa Marie Verone, formerly known as Victoria and Tara of WWE and TNA respectively, at any of these fine locations. Show your support for Victoria, show your support for the two-time reigning and defending Dammie Award winner, RDP Promotions. And, he's got other people coming in, but I wanted to make sure we got that, put out there. Don't forget also January 14th at that same Warriors of Wrestling show that will see Victoria take on Nikki Adams. The Twisted Sisterz, Thunder Rosa and Holodead, will be part of a triple threat match for the Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Championship. So, another reason to get your butts down to Warriors of Wrestling. So, all right. Getting back to WWE. Two announcements that were not made yet, but leaked out, which I hate when these happen, but kind of takes away from the excitement. But I'm sure we're going to find out tomorrow on Raw anyway. Two WWE announcements will be made eventually for the 2017 Hall of Fame. One is a former WCW World Champion and Television Champion, and the man that's probably most responsible for Scott Hall and Jake the Snake Roberts still being alive to this day. That, if you haven't guessed it by now, the man of the Diamond Cutter, DDP, Diamond Dallas Page, will be inducted into the Hall of Fame, as well as a former NWA champion, a former member of the NWO, the man who not only appeared on Raw, but Nitro in the same night. He was a former and one of the best ever Intercontinental champions and a former United States champion. He was the ravishing one, Rick Rude. So congratulations, well deserved. Definitely Rick Rude, well deserved. I would have thought DDP maybe a little bit down the road, maybe not so much, but still can't complain. Very happy for him. He's done a lot to contribute to the world of wrestling in and outside of the ring. So congratulations to Rick Rude and Diamond Dallas Page. So, okay, we got Monday Night Raw coming up. I'm sure we're going to have an announcement for the Hall of Fame. Undertaker's supposed to pop up, make an announcement, whether it's Monday or Tuesday. We're going to have more guys becoming eligible for the Royal Rumble, which happens this month. And, of course, we all know the winner of the Royal Rumble gets an automatic title shot at WrestleMania. Now, here's my play on it. My question goes out there to the wrestling fans. Is WWE going to keep it the same where, say Roman Reigns wins the Royal Rumble, but he elects that he wants to have a title shot against Kevin Owens? Can they do that? Does it have to be a title shot against AJ Styles in the World Heavyweight Championship? The WWE World Heavyweight Championship? Or does it have to be the World Championship? Can it be the Universal title? I mean, is it a title of your choosing like it used to be? Because the only way you're going to get a title back on another show is by challenging cross brands. If you cross brand it, then you can take one title, win it, and bring it back to your show. If you have Chris Jericho taking on Kevin Owens, it stays on that show. If you have AJ Styles, take on Seth Rollins, it's going to stay on that show. So, what if you have Seth Rollins take on Kevin Owens? Not Kevin. Yeah, what happens if you have Seth Rollins take on Kevin Owens? Just something to think about. I don't like this plain and simple, because then it gets too predictable. You end up knowing who's going to win the Rumble, who's going to fight, if he's going to win the title or not, and it gets boring. So we'll see. But it is the road to WrestleMania. HBK is supposed to make his appearance back Monday. I don't know what's gonna entail with him, but I do like the fact that once in a while they have these guys show up. It's good for ratings. Keeps asses in the seats. It's probably going to show up for the second hour because that's always the time frame that really lags with Monday Night Raw. I still say the show should only be 2 hours long, but whatever, not my problem. But anyway, independent shows coming up. I want to make sure that everybody knows what's going on for the month of January 14th. Warriors of Wrestling. Check them out on Facebook, facebook.com, Warriors of Wrestling. They have a show coming up the 14th. We announced some of those matches already. And we have, let's pull up that list one more time, because we're going to be doing a lot of shit. There's a lot of shows coming up. Not only ones that we'll be attending. Like you said, January 14th, Warriors of Wrestling. January 20th, Superstars of Wrestling live. They also have a show on the 21st. January 21st, Pro Wrestling Magic. January 27th, NWA Big Apple. January 29th, Aspire Pro Wrestling. Then you got the entire month of February. Then we go right into March and big event, March 3rd, 4th, 5th. And then at the end of the month, we have WrestleCon in Orlando, Florida. Got a lot of planning and getting ready for that coming up. That's going to be insane. We're trying to add another table. We're going to see what happens. Right now, as many know, we have Brother Love, a.k.a. Bruce Pritchard, Eric Bischoff, Amber O'Neal, and April Hunter. We're trying to add another table with 2 more guests. I already have one that's booked, sealed, ready to go. That announcement will come when I know I have a table and someone sitting next to them. So we'll see what happens. But right now, we're pretty much out of time and gonna let you go. So after 7, got some other stuff you want to do, I'm sure. Watch some football. But as always, I ask that you help control the nitwit population and have your friends spayed or neutered. Also, please be kind and tune into our brand new shows that are all occurring this coming week. We'll have episode number 2. If you haven't heard episode number 1 of the All Night Long Wrestling Podcast, check them out. I think they're going to be on every Thursday night. There was an episode just uploaded earlier today because I was in Florida. So, as many of you know, I was also engaged. Well, I got engaged while I was in Florida. So, the power of the Magic Kingdom. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, the All Night Long Wrestling Podcast. We also have our Hairway to Heaven. That's every other week. Episode 1 is already in the books. We have our 32 Scoops food blog coming up soon. So, everybody just tune into these new shows along with Real Sports Talk with Kenny Kluska and After the Credits with Rob and Norton. And, of course, the flagship show, the Indy Super Show, here on the Damage 365 Radio Network. People said we wouldn't last, 6 months. Here we are, Season 5. Season 5. 7 shows. I love proving people wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great weekend.
What's going on, love? This is Ariane Andrew here. You guys are listening to Damage 365 Radio. Yes!